when you go to vlog but the sun is jealous and it's trying to take your spotlight. I can't see anything. Hey everyone, I am weirded out right now because I just wrote my very first romance scene, and if you've ever read any of my books, any of my works in general, you know that romance is something I use more to torture my characters than actually let them enjoy it. So I'm not very experienced in writing them. I'm experienced in editing them, and that helps for sure. But in terms of writing them, like, oh, it's weird. It is definitely weird. It's my first time, and I don't know how I made it this far in writing and stuff all these years, never writing any kind of romantic scene like that. But anyway, I don't know, it's like a strange combination of being excited because it's something new and like I could develop this and it's just something brand new, which I think is really cool. But at the same time I feel really shy and like a little bit embarrassed because I know that it's definitely not up to par with like the way I would normally write something. So even like just looking at it and reading it is like, oh my god, it's on paper, this is so weird, you know? But I don't know, how did you guys feel writing your first romance scene? If you have, I mean, I think most people have written one, but you know, if you haven't, like, is that something that makes you nervous? Like, how do you feel about it? Because it is weirding me out. The sun. Alright, so it's the end of the day and I am back home, and what I wrote today during the day was, again, like I said, it was an unusual scene for me, but it was again that other work in progress that I didn't intend on working on and that I just like randomly started like 2 weeks ago. I have no name for it. I don't exactly know what it's gonna be or anything. So that's interesting. It's sort of coming out of nowhere, but I write whatever comes to me. So I'm just gonna write down everything that comes to me with that. And tonight I'm going to go back to Greed, which is the novella I had wanted to work on in the first place, and that was the one that I started last year and want to finish during NaNoWriMo this year. But I wanted to show you guys, I'm going to put up a picture tomorrow, but one of my friends at work gave me this key. Look at this awesome key. You guys know, or at least a lot of you know, I published the book Lock and Key this year, and one of the things that I was doing was putting up, it was a countdown to publication day, and I was putting up all these keys that I have, and that they were part of the countdown, and I had like the one big one that I have as the last key. So he saw this key and he gave this to me, and I'm gonna put up a picture on my Facebook tomorrow. You can follow me on Facebook, or like me on Facebook rather, Christy Stratus author. And so I'm gonna put up the picture of this next to my previously biggest key. This one is bigger width-wise, but you'll see it tomorrow. They're pretty cool to look at next to each other. So I'm going to be reviewing what I wrote for Greed. I had wanted to do that before NaNoWriMo started, but you know, I just didn't get the chance. There was a lot of other stuff going on. So I have about 6,000, maybe a little bit more than 6,000 words for Greed already written. I need to reread those and just go over my notes again. It's that visual outline that I show in this week's This Week in Indies, and I have also shown this and done a video about it on my channel. It's this. So I just want to go back over it and just sort of refresh my memory. I know like the basics, of course, all that kind of stuff, but I had some specifics in there that I'm sure I don't remember. So that's what I'll be doing tonight, and I hope you guys are having a great NaNoWriMo. I hope you're enjoying yourself, and if you haven't gotten the chance to write yet, then just start whenever you have the chance. And I've actually already seen a couple of people asking, you know, oh, I haven't started yet, is it too late? It's never too late to start. If you want to start the day before, then start, or the day before it ends, then start the day before it ends. It's not a big deal, you know, this is just, sorry about that, my phone cut me off. It randomly decides when I've run out of storage, you know, for fun, to make my life more challenging and interesting, right? So anyway, what I was trying to say was, even if you are interested in starting NaNoWriMo like 2 days before it ends, so what? You know, the whole point is to meet people, and, you know, on social networks, like, especially Twitter. Twitter is super active with NaNoWriMo stuff, although I've seen it on Facebook and, you know, YouTube and everywhere, but especially Twitter, at least from what I've seen. And I think that it's just a great opportunity to try, you know, even if like I said, you start in the middle, at the end, it really doesn't matter. Just have a great time and try to write something new. Or you can even revise stuff. So, you know, if you're thinking about starting and you're really not sure, just give it a shot. And if you're finding that it's too hard, then start planning for next year. And I mean, like, honestly, I'm already thinking about what I might do next year. I can't help myself. I do that all the time. So anyway, like I said, I hope you guys are having a great NaNoWriMo. And if you're just watching my videos for the fun of it, I hope that you are enjoying them. Thank you so much for spending time with me.